Recently, I made a video on the channel going over the strongest Pokemon in Kanto, and of course that was part of a series where we take a look at the strongest and weakest Pokemon for each region. And so in today's video we're going to be taking a look at who is the worst Pokemon in Kanto. Now, just like the last video, even though they wouldn't be in this video anyway, but I just want to say I won't be going over any legendaries or mythicals or mega evolutions in this video, and since there's 151 Pokemon to choose from in this video, I'm only going to be going over the 5 weakest that I do believe, and they are fully evolved Pokemon, not like Magikarp, because obviously Gyarados is really good. Anyway, of course, this is all my own opinion at the end of the day, and it's completely cool if you guys disagree with what I say in the video. Don't hesitate though to drop a comment down below about the video, and if you found it interesting or not. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date, and follow my Twitter to updates about the channel. Both of those links can be found in the description down below. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So starting things off and claiming the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video is Sandslash. Now Sandslash has a very nice physical stat set where it has 100 physical attack and 110 physical defense, but it is only rocking 55 special defense with 65 speed, so it does get hit by like ice beams and surfs and scalds very hard. It doesn't have great abilities either, being only Sandveil and Sandrush. Being a ground type Pokemon, it is obviously weak to water, grass and ice. Yes, it is immune to electric, but not a great trade-off, you know, in weakness and strength-wise, that kind of thing. It has some pretty good moves, to be fair. Not the greatest out there, but it learns things like Rapid Spin, which is very good for getting rid of hazards. Gets Gyro Ball, Swords Dance, Earthquake, gets obviously Sandstorm for its abilities, gets Brick Break as well, gets Shadow Claw, gets X as a Poison Jab, gets like Counter and Crush Claw as well through Egg moves, which is okay, but it just gets outclassed by other ground-type Pokemon in this region, such as like Golem or something like that. But yeah, it's not got a great trade-off there, but you know, it's pretty bulky on the physical side, not great on the special side. The 45 special attack just basically says nah to any special attacking moves that you would run on any Sandslash set. I do also like Alolan Sandslash, but of course Alolan Sandslash isn't in Kanto, so we won't be going over that Pokemon in this video. It's just primarily Kanto Pokemon. But yeah, Sandslash is okay, does have some pretty nice perks to it, but it does get outclassed by a lot of other ground type Pokemon in this region, which is why I do believe Sandslash takes the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming up next, we have Victreebel. Now this one might surprise some of you because Victreebel is a decent Pokemon, has a very nice physical attack stat of 105, 100 special attack, gets only 65 physical defense with 70 special defense, so not the greatest bulk to this Pokemon, with 70 speed as well. It does also get the Chlorophyll ability, but guys, it completely gets outclassed by Venusaur. Venusaur is a grass poison type, gets Chlorophyll as well, has a Mega Evolution. I know I'm not going over Mega Evolutions in this video, but it gets the same ability as it, it's the same typing as it just has better stats, better bulk, better moves, everything like that. It's just a better Pokemon than Victreebel, which really pushed Victreebel down, which is unfortunate for it. It's obviously weak to Fire, Ice, Flying and Psychic because of that Grass Poison type. The moves that this Pokemon learns are kind of meh. I mean, it gets okay moves like Leaf Storm and Leaf Blade and stuff like that. It gets Leaf Tornado as well when it evolves. It gets some nice egg moves as well, such as Giga Drain for that recovery. Gets Leech Life as well, but again, recovery. Venusaur does it all as well. Venusaur gets Synthesis, gets Giga Drain, gets Leech Seed, everything like that. It just completely outclasses Victreebel in every way, shape or form. Like, if you had both of these Pokemon side by side, I'm gonna say 99% of people would choose Venusaur from a competitive standpoint. I guess the only reason you choose Victreebel is you kind of like it more, even though its design looks, in my opinion, kind of hideous, to be fair. Like, it does not look like a Pokemon you'd want on your team. I mean, Victreebel's other ability is just Gluttony. Again, it's not really great. It doesn't really have any perks, to be fair. I mean, yes, it gets the berries at 50% instead of 25%, but at the end of the day, it's not going to outclass Venusaur by having that kind of ability. So yeah, it's unfortunate for Victreebel. It is an okay Pokemon. Like I say, it hits pretty hard with 105 physical and 100 in special attack, but it's just the fact that it gets completely outclassed by Venusaur, and you also get Venusaur at the start of the game as well. If you didn't pick Venusaur, then Victreebel is a good grass type Pokemon for this region, and again, it's okay in the competitive scene. It's just Venusaur is better, which is why Victreebel does claim the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming up next and claiming the number 3 spot in today's top 5 video is a very lackluster water type Pokemon. I'm talking about Seeking. Now Seeking does get the ability Swift Swim, which is quite nice to be fair. Obviously doubles the ability Bear speed during rain, so it's kind of okay on a rain team. I mean, it only has 68 speed, so that obviously does double to 136, which is okay. I mean, it will be outspeeding most things, but it's not, like, paired with its attack stats and, you know, its defenses, it's just not great. It also gets the ability Water Veil, which just prevents Pokemon from getting a burn. It does have an okay ability in Lightning Rod, because obviously when you're hit by an electric type move, it deals no damage to the ability bearer, but raises its special attack by 1 stage, which is great because it kind of gives you that immunity to electric type moves, which is great being one of Seeking's weaknesses. It's just when you pair it with its 65 special attack, you're going to need a lot of electric type moves to have any kind of impact on this Pokemon. But yes, its stats are 80 HP, 92 physical attack, 65 physical and physical defense, and 65 special attack, 80 special defense with 68 speed. So it's very, very lackluster. There's so many better water type Pokemon out there. It's just, I mean, it just underperforms in every way. It really does. It gets okay moves, you know, through level up and, you know, through TMs and egg moves. Gets Mega Horn, Poison Jab, gets Waterfall, gets agility, but I mean, if you're running the Swift Swim set, there's no point of having agility on. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it gets some nice TM moves like Ice Beam, Blizzard, gets Smart Strike, stuff like that. Gets some very nice egg moves like Signal Beam, Psy Beam, gets Mudshot, Hydro Pump, Body Slam, stuff like that. It's not a great Pokemon. Yes, its moveset can be the best in the competitive scene, but when you have stats like, you know, 65 special attack, 92 physical attack, barely any bulk, it doesn't pair well. Seeking is not a very good Pokemon. It gets outclassed by a bunch of other water type Pokemon in the region. I mean, like Gyarados for one. Gyarados is much better than Seeking in every way, shape and form. But yeah, Seeking is pretty bad, which is why it claims a number 3 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming up next and claiming the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video is Fearow. Now, Fearow is a normal flying type Pokemon and pretty much gets outclassed by Pidgeot in every single way. I mean, Pidgeot, even without his Mega Evolution, was just kind of the go-to Pokemon when you were starting out your journey. You saw a Spearow, you saw a Pidgey. A lot of people went for Pidgey. I always went for Pidgey over Spearow. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, Fearow does have Keen Eye, which is okay. I mean, accuracy drops are never great, but it could have had a lot better abilities. Also gets Sniper as well, which basically increases the power of critical hits by 1.5. This means that a critical hit will deal 2.25 normal damage instead of 1.5, which is very nice. Sniper is a very nice ability. As we all know, the Kingdra Sniper set, very, very good with that. Being a normal flying type Pokemon, it is weak to electric, ice, and rock, although it is also immune to ghost and ground, which is very nice to this Pokemon. Has 100 speed, 61 special defense, 61 special attack, 65 physical defense, 90 physical attack, and 65 HP. So look at those defenses. 65 in HP and defense and 61 special defense. If you breathe on this Pokemon, it's pretty much gonna faint. And yes, it does have some nice speed. As 190 physical attack, it hits kind of hard, and especially with that sniper ability, if that happens. But to be fair, it's just a trash Pokemon. I mean, yes, it gets some nice moves like Drill Peck, Drill Run, gets obviously agility to try and get more speed if you'd like to do that, gets Feint Attack, gets Quick Attack, which is, I guess, Stab, you know, for that priority, which is okay. Gets Tri Attack, gets Steel Wing, you know, gets U-Turn, which is nice, gets Defog to remove hazards, gets Heat Wave, gets Throat Chop. I don't know why it gets Throat Chop, but it gets Throat Chop, and that's pretty much it. I mean, Fearow's not a good Pokemon. Like I say, we're getting down into the list now, so these next 2 Pokemon are going to be the weakest in Kanto, in my opinion, out of the fully evolved Pokemon. But yes, Fearow just never really had anything going for it. It was really overshadowed by Pidgeot. Pidgeot is just a much better Pokemon. Then when they gave a Mega Evolution to Pidgeot as well, Fearow was just kind of like, well, okay, I may as well just chill here on Route 2 because that's where I'm going to stay, because no one's ever going to pick me for the team. That's just kind of the truth behind it. Nobody likes Fearow. I mean, the design isn't great as well. I'm not really a big fan. But yeah, Fearow is not a good Pokemon, which is why it claims the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video. Finishing things off though and claiming the number 1 spot, being the worst Kanto Pokemon in my opinion. I mean, if you hadn't guessed by now, it has to be Farfetch'd. The Pokemon is just kind of the meme of the Kanto region. Not getting an evolution at all really hindered this Pokemon. I mean, it has 52 HP, a 90 physical attack, which is its best stat, 55 physical defense, 58 special attack, 62 special defense, and 60 speed. What are you supposed to do with that? I get, yeah, it is a normal flying, it is immune to ground and ghost, weak to electric, ice, rock, resist grass and bug, but look at those stats. What are you supposed to do with it? I mean, it's just so trash. It's so bad. The TMs it learns, yeah, they're okay. You get Poison Jab, Ear Cutter, Acrobatics, Ear Slash, Brave Bird, gets First Impression, Final Gambit, Night Slash, Roost for the recovery. It's just, what do you do with those stats? Oh my god, it actually hurts my eyes looking at them. It's just such a bad Pokemon. I mean, hopefully one day it does get blessed with an evolution, but I mean, it's been 6 generations since, you know, Kanto obviously being 7 now. It hasn't got an evolution since then. I don't think it's going to get one. It might get a Mega Evolution maybe one day. Who knows? It would really need one to give it any kind of, you know, way in battle. But Farfetch'd is definitely the meme of the Pokemon region. I mean, even in the Pokemon community, really, this Pokemon is just not used by many people at all. It's got a pretty cool design. You know, I like the whole, you know, idea of it. It's just a very bad Pokemon, which is why I do believe it is the worst Kanto Pokemon and finishes off today's video. But with that, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please do leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. Let me know what you think the worst Kanto Pokemon is. I have a couple of the top 5s coming into your screen in a second, so if you want to give them a watch, I would really appreciate it. And also subscribe if you did enjoy today's video. That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, guys. Peace.